Lil, rise and shine.
Well, that's a way to start. Hello everybody, rinamew here, and welcome back to Lil Guardsman. Last time we left it at sending a non-useful hero to find Princess Demona, apologizing to both royalties about selecting that wizard that I thought he was going to do something, blocking goblins, incarcerating goblins, letting a nice chill mage come in, or wanderer, and sending Beverly to his doom. So let's see what this day will bring. Let's go ahead and see what Papa wants.
What, Dad? You rise, you shine. I'll take 5 more minutes.
It's time to get up.
So why this early?
Shouldn't you be down at the guard shed? And shouldn't I be heading down to cover for you?
True.
Do you want the good news or the bad news?
Hit me with the bad news.
We have to work the night shift tonight.
Oh no.
I'm going back to bed.
Yep, I'm going back to bed. Sorry, good night.
No, you're getting out of this house and taking some time to yourself today.
Really?
Why do we have to work the night
Yeah,
shift?
that's a good question. 12, remember?
Good news or bad news?
Yeah. Give me the bad news, sir.
Apparently you didn't pick the right person's champion for the rescue mission, whatever that means, and they're punishing you for it.
So it came and bit me in the ass at the end.
And I won't be able to cover for you, because I'm also working the night shift at the East Gate.
That is...
Okay. And what's the good news?
Yeah, what's the good news?
There isn't any. I guess it was just bad news this time.
Great. Good thing I guessed.
Who's punishing you?
No one. I work the night shift a couple times a week to help us get by.
Thank you, Papa.
Oh, Dad. I didn't know that.
So, I guess you could say the economy is punishing me. That and inflation.
Jiminy.
If taxes keep going up, I might have to get a third job so we can keep affording things like your little doohickey here.
What is my doohickey? No, don't touch the chronometer!
Whoa! What just happened?
And he touched the chronometer.
Do you want the good news or the bad
Yeah,
news?
well, which...
Both are. I don't know. Do you feel okay?
Are you fine?
I feel fine, sweetie. No need to look all blurry about it. Now you get out of here and enjoy your day off. But don't enjoy it too much. You have to work all night, remember?
You said blurry. Oh no.
Okay, I'm going. Just try not to operate any heavy machinery until I get
Yes,
back.
please. I probably need to check Miss... Sorry, I need to go with Dr. B and check about
I
this.
should probably check in with Dr. B and make sure my dad isn't radioactive.
Or time, or chronometer active, chronology. Pardon me, Papa. I'll take this out of the way because you don't need to touch that. Okay. See ya. Why we went straight? What are those kids doing here?
Isla, Simon, Lamont. How's it going, guys?
Yeah, how's it going?
Hey, if it isn't Little Miss, I haven't been around for a while. Where you been all this
Covering
time?
for my papa.
Not around. I got what every kid fears they'll get one day. Chickenpox?
No.
Worse than that, Simon. I got a job. What are you up to?
Huh, goblin freedom back there.
Well, you just missed the rock throwing portion of our morning. Sadly, we chucked the last rock in the alley over the fence. Next, well...
We were thinking of seeing if we could get our mitts on some of the cool stuff that Garby guys got over there. They look like magical toys, basically.
I wouldn't suggest you do that. That sounds like a bad idea, but let's be childish. Good idea.
One of the few perks of my job is getting to play with those toys. Can confirm, they're fun.
Yes, they are. Wanted posters. Most of these criminals are part of the notorious Hilltop gang. Bunch of dorks. Hey Garby, I'm here to sell stuff.
Hi, Lil. Sorry, I'm not quite ready to open up the shop yet. I can't seem to find my inventory key. What are you doing up so early?
Night shift. I'm shopping.
I was hoping to do some quick shopping before I have to work the graveyard shift tonight.
Oh, geez, I'd love to help you out, but I can't seem to find the key to my inventory cabinet. I can't open my shop without
I'm sorry.
It's gotta be around here somewhere. You probably just dropped
Yeah,
it.
let's try to find it.
Or maybe one of those small hooligans over there stole it.
Huh.
Those aren't small hooligans. They're my
Yeah,
friends.
those are his friends.
And I was actually coming to talk to you about letting us borrow a couple of items.
Yeah.
I stand by my statement, and we can talk about loaning you some merchandise later.
Thank you, Garby.
Maybe you could talk to them for me. Work your little guardsman magic and see what you could do to get it back.
Okie dokie.
On it.
Yeah, we need the key so I can sell the thing, so then we can play with the fingies and I can get my thingy.
Alright, guys, time to confess. Which one of you took poor Garby's inventory?
Yeah,
key?
without it we cannot use the magic thingies.
Wasn't me.
I don't know.
Y'all look like
I ain't
rapscallions.
saying nothing.
So that's the way it's gonna be, is it?
Haha.
Listen, I need that key to upgrade tools and buy more power
Yes.
crystals. So one of you is gonna tell me who's responsible.
So, who is it?
Are you a lawyer all of a sudden?
No, I'm a guards person.
Nope, but I'm a guardsman. I hope you got your story straight, because I really don't want to go down to the guard shed and get my metal detector. So tell me, which one of you took Garby's key?
The girl looks shifty. The little boy would have taken a lot of time. I think you might have gotten the key because of your long stick.
It was Simon.
Simon?
I've never brought this up to the group before, but I think Isla is a kleptomaniac. I always see her
Y'all
taking things
blaming
out of
each
Lamont's
other.
backpack when he's not looking. But also,
Between you and me, I saw Lamont poking his big, dumb, handsome nose that sits in the middle of his gorgeous face all around that booth.
Okay.
It was probably him. Oh, he's such a bad boy, but also...
I could make up my mind now, or dig a little deeper.
I will decide. I decided to go to Garby.
So, did you figure out who took my key?
Yep. Someone in love will not lie that
I
well.
hate to be a narc, but I think it was.
Where's Lament?
It was probably Lamont. He's the tough-looking kid with the missing tooth.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Lil. I'll be right back. Hey, you! Mullet boy! Stay right where you are!
Garby isn't smart, or strong, or fast. By the time he reached Little Hooligan Friends, they had run off, but Lil had been correct and startled Lamont. Lamont dropped the key as he fled.
Ugh, got the key back. And those hooligans ran off. It's a win-win. Now my shop is ready to open.
Okay, Garby.
For helping me out, I'd like to offer you some gold to upgrade one of your tools. Or load up on crystals. Whatever your little heart desires.
Thank you so much. Okie dokie, I'm heading off to my next adventure, it seems. The entrance to the dig site is closed. I have convened meeting, yada yada, Major's Guild, Marquis Beatrice Bonhorn.
Well, that's just great. What am I supposed to do now? I guess I could go back in time to when she was here.
No, you need to use it on the guard shed, you know that?
But Dr. B did say I could only use it at the guard shed. Maybe that's why it's on the fritz?
Maybe.
I better just get to my shift before this thing explodes.
It seems that they changed the people that are playing. Hey, hello, Miss Abernathy. How you doing?
Oh, hello, dear. Are you here to watch the Goblin Ball game?
Hiya, Mrs. A. I usually find Goblin Ball too boring to watch, unless of course there's a little action on it, if you know what I mean.
I most certainly do. I've got this month's pension check riding on a sure thing tip that's gonna pay out big time.
And what's this tip? Really?
You sure seem confident, Mrs. A. Care to share that tip with this underage gambler?
Your father wouldn't be pleased with me, but I'll tell you what. Since I really bet the ranch on this next game, I don't have any gold left to buy my snacks.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Would you be willing to help a little old lady buy a large hat made of nacho chips with melted cheese sauce on top? Mama just can't enjoy the game without one.
Yeah, no issues. Holy moly. Why my hand went up there? Yeah, sure. Have 35 gold.
Anything for a hungry old lady. Now what's the scoop? Dish,
Yeah, tell me.
Well, the gals on Gabbin this morning were split with the Marauders to sweep the Brawlers 217 to 68 in the early rounds. But Rhonda's saying they'd fall with an 80-point conversion in the later third.
Okay, I don't understand
But
this.
Peg's prediction was the Brawlers to meander a little offensively with the changeovers, but then have a hard time taking back ground after the final swat.
Okie dokie.
So it really comes down to if you believe Rhonda or Peg.
I think I believe Peg.
Is that so? I've always sided with the other one myself. Personally, I do the opposite of what they think is going to happen.
Okay. Well, you go enjoy.
Wait, what? It doesn't matter. I hope you enjoy your snack, Mrs. A.
Yeah.
That's very kind of you, dear. Giant nacho hat, here I come.
Have a nice food. I'm gonna go ahead and bet some money, sir.
Step right up, one and all, and win some money on the Goblin Ball.
Hello again, Fredo.
Haha.
Again? I've never seen you before in my life.
Wink, wink.
But I placed a bet with you on the last game.
Doesn't ring a bell.
The Caladar Lightning game against the
Yeah.
Brawlers. I won some money.
Lil, just keep shush. That's why he's doing that.
Okay, if you say so. Person I've never seen before. Anyways, you want to make a bet on the game?
Yeah, let's go ahead. Yeah, let's go ahead.
How much you looking to gamble?
Let's spend 50 gold. Yeah.
All right, kid. Your bet is in. Good
Thank
luck.
you.
What an embarrassing series of unfortunate accidents for the Milton Marauders. First, hometown hero Jorbala Pepstein barrel rolls out of the way and completely avoids the Marauders' lightning-fast offensive line.
Did I fail?
Next, the Sprawl's own dynamic duo, Edie and Audrey O'Goblin, shave all 14.7 seconds they need off their time in order to open the Diamond Snorf's cage. Incredible! We only see that every few years.
Huh?
It all comes down to the final wagon wheel toss, and the coach has sent in Sir Warren of Bainbridge, the bad boy of the Brawlers' midfield passive-aggressive line. He's muttering something to himself. He spits. He lifts the wheel above his
Please
head.
fail. Please fail.
He spins again. He spins a third time, and
Dang
it's
it.
launched. But what's that? The Marauders' weather wizard sends a fierce gale force wind at the wagon wheel, and it's way off course.
Yeah.
And it's coming this way. Oh, God, I'm stuck in this booth, and it's coming right for me. Oh, God, tell my wife I love...
Oh my. Well, that was a particularly gruesome way for the Milton Marauders to win the game. I got money.
Lucky guess, kid. Come back next time for all your illegal gambling needs. Just ask for Fredo.
Thank you, Fredo. Okie dokie, time to go to work.
What's this? A mysterious present? Perhaps a secret admirer?
Wait, we received something? Your choice of champion for the Prince's Rescue mission was found acceptable. Unfortunately, we haven't heard much from the mage yet. Just a lot of squeaks and chirps from his tower. Regardless, please find and close a one-time bonus for your proficiency in character evaluation. Ta for now. My regrets on your nighttime work inconvenience. Councilwoman Ash. Interesting. Oh, we got more truth spray.
Sweet.
There's no writ for the night shift. However, there is a book labeled Monster Manual sitting in front of Lil. Okay, let's scan this. Doppelgangers are very rare. Shapeshifters. Note, chemical compounds such as the patented truth spray have no effect. So, if it's a doppelganger, don't use truth spray. And it seems here that we need to provide them an item that they could recognize. Forest entities, hehe. They are rare, they're storm and thorn, fire is their thingy, they're neutral, so they're fine. So I assume 3 people. Goblins, we know goblins. Herring, red. Beware of the red herring, as a siren call has led many adventurers to follow the wrong path or find enemies where none exist. Weakness, careful consideration. 50-50. Lycanthropes, aka werewolves. They are rare, bestial rage, silver and the rising sun, chaotic evil, post-transformation, equal as big AF. Okie dokie. Mole people, common, digging, daylight, yada yada yada, the figure, blah blah blah. Necromancer, if they want to go to the Mages Guild after leaving the necromancy, they're good with that. It's rare to see that though. And vampires, change bad, hypnosis, flight, and dental. Mistakes, garlic, counting bags of small grains. Okie dokie, let's go. I'm not sure what or who we can let in here.
Good evening, child. I have not seen you at the post before.
Well, it's my first time on the night shift, sir.
Yeah, you know how it goes. Drew the short straw this time. Burning it at both ends, you know? Just gotta keep on trucking through.
I hear you. Working the graveyard shift myself.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
You said it.
What's your name, sir?
What did you say your name was, sir?
Heinrich.
Heinrich. Cool.
And last name?
Vampire.
Heinrich Vampire.
Vampire?
Vampire? Like vampire?
Vampire.
Sir, I doubt your name.
Title?
Count.
Your name is Count Heinrich von Pyre?
Well, with that name, I assume you're a vampire instead of a necromancer.
Yes.
So, are you,
Yeah, are you a vampire?
Running late? Yes, I am. So if you wouldn't mind inviting me in, there is an urgent matter I must attend to.
Huh.
Did you say invite you in?
Wouldn't it be let you in, sir?
Yes, it was an arrangement I had with the guard who normally works this location. An arrangement that, if broken, would be a real pain in the neck, so to speak.
Huh. Sir, I doubt that, because the one who worked here was my papa.
Okay, but why do I need to invite you?
Yeah, why do I need to invite you?
It's just a nice thing that people do for people. Wouldn't you like to be invited into places?
I guess I would.
Yeah, I would.
See? It's a perfectly reasonable thing to do.
Just one more question, sir.
There is no way I'm gonna let you in. You're clearly a vampire. You're here to suck the blood of the innocent and create evil minions.
Well, that's a little bit condescending.
Hey, there is no need for that.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Yes, I am a vampire, but I am not defined by it. I am also a prominent member of this society, and I am running late for my job at my clinic. I am a chiropractor.
Oh, a vampire chiropractor.
I've never heard of a late-night chiropractic clinic before.
Well, you're always asleep.
It is for other vampires. There are more of us than you think. And I do not appreciate you discriminating against us with your hurtful and dated vampire stereotypes.
What about dated?
I'm sorry. I never knew. This is my first night shift.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
I mean, sure, when the odd normie comes in, we crack their back and then maybe bite their neck a couple of times, but it's all in good fun.
You say bite their neck. You say bite their neck? I trust your words right now.
So this arrangement with the other guard, the pain in the neck?
Yes, I used to give him free neck adjustments for him inviting me in. No funny business. Now, would you kindly reconsider your choice and invite me in already?
Fine, Master Manual. Here's some rice.
Maybe this will loosen your lips.
Uh-huh.
A bag of rice? You're showing me a bag of rice? Why would you do such a thing? Would you happen to know how many grains of rice there are in that bag?
Nah, because it's low quality. It's so pixelated.
I don't know. A lot?
Holy crap. Okay, just give it to me. I will count them for you. A bag of rice. I never, in all my...
Okay, weirdo. Next?
Yeah, next. Who's the next person?
Listen, little girl, there isn't much time. You must send me to jail immediately. I pray you don't make me explain any further. We haven't the time.
Okay, sir. I've seen you before. Now I better hurry.
This guy doesn't seem interested in small talk. I better get on with the job.
Yup. He wants jail, I give him jail. I know you were on the people that buried the cat.
Thank you. Bless you, child. The world is a safer place now.
Good.
I really hope you get the help you need.
Yeah, I hope that you get the help you need and that you didn't make me send you to prison to sue us. You observed and understood this man's affliction, like him. Oh, okay, he was a werewolf.
Oh my god.
Excuse me, who are you?
No, little one. Not a god, just an incredibly
Pompous.
handsome mortal.
What the heck?
People make that mistake all the time. It is I, Prince Phineas, heir to the throne of Petrard.
Incredibly handsome?
Incredibly handsome? Really?
Yeah.
11 out of 10, baby.
You sound like him.
Barf.
Yep, no, that's the reaction.
Do you have anything to declare? Please say no and just go about your business.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I do.
Yeah, I was afraid of that.
Great.
I declare that I am...
Drunk? Go on, tell me.
Go on.
What?
You kind of trailed off there?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Uh-huh.
You said,
I declare that I am...
And then you paused.
Then what?
Okay, and I feel like I'm gonna regret asking, but what have you been doing tonight?
I assume he has been drinking.
What do you want me to say? Milkmaids? Or what I've been doing with the milkmaids?
We've come this far.
Well, we've come this far. What have you been doing with the milkmaids?
Yeah, just tell me.
I got thrown out for trying to stretch a single into a double.
Ew. Gross.
Gross. Aren't you here trying to win the hand of Princess Desdemona?
Dude, aren't you doing that?
Well, sure I am, but when the Mages Guild throws a party in your honor, boy, do they know how to show you a good time.
Well, you can't come to the other gates.
And you can't stop a fox from stealing eggs, am I right? Huh?
What? Good night, sir.
Good night, Prince Phineas.
That's me. Ha ha.
Yeah.
I know. That's why I said it. Now get out of here, you drunk fool.
Yeah, go ahead. Go.
Oh, all right.
Let me see his loose lips right now. Miss Abernathy.
Good evening, my dear.
This is Abernathy. You're out awful late, especially with all these comings and goings about the Sprawl.
Yeah.
Oh, my stars! Would you look at the time? How the day does get away from you. I best be turning in.
My lady, you were in town already. At the Goblin Ball place. Excuse me.
My dad will sure be glad I've seen at least one familiar face tonight.
Yeah, a familiar face.
Your dad?
Yeah, you know, my father.
Yeah, you know my dad. Hamish.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yes. Hamish.
You're not ever nanny.
Your dad.
You should say Shamish.
Best be getting home to bed.
I doubt you. You didn't say Shamish.
That's funny. I don't think I've ever heard you call him Hamish
You
before.
did once after teasing him so many times.
Yes, usually I call him your dad.
No, you don't.
No, usually you call him Shamish.
Yeah,
Yes, Shamish. Best be getting home to bed.
you're a broken record.
Something is seriously weird here. Didn't I read somewhere about showing people something familiar?
The Monster Manual said something about doppelgangers in this case scenario.
Does this do anything for you?
Oh, yes. It is very nice. Thank you.
That was one of your award-winning bonds, Mrs. Abernathy.
Yeah.
You don't recognize it?
Award winning buns.
Okay, yep, that's a doppelganger. Mm-hmm. Yeah, please leave.
Don't you recognize it?
What?
You're not Mrs. Abernathy at all.
No,
are
that's a
you?
doppelganger. Lil.
Get out of here, you lousy shapeshifter monster!
Yes. Shoot. Oh, that was an ooey gooey thingy.
Well, well, well. If it isn't the little girl who works the guard shed. I was hoping we'd meet again. I'd love to stay and chat, but I have a rather important meeting to attend.
A rather important meeting after you inflamed the war of mages in town. Okay, sir. I have a couple of questions for you.
And what exactly is this meeting you're attending?
Yeah, I need an explanation here.
If you must know, I was summoned by Praetor Kargan personally. It is a highly confidential matter that doesn't concern you.
Praetor Kargan, summoning a mage. The people from Mara, don't use mages. Don't fool me here.
Late night slumber party? Watching rom-coms and doing magazine
Why are you
quizzes?
teasing him like that? I thought it okay.
Impudent child.
Impudent child, huh. You're so...
I'm pretty close, aren't I?
Well, with that hat, I assume. I want that wand that you have on your belt. That is not the wand.
Oh, that. An Athanatos family heirloom.
Huh. I will be taking this.
I will not part with that locket.
Why not?
You will not part with that locket.
Oh my!
Huh?
It's a mind-controlling thingy.
The Athanatos bloodline is extremely old. In fact, it dates back to before the founding of the Sprawl.
Interesting.
And this locket has been passed down through each generation to get to me. It's far too powerful to hand over to the likes of you.
What power? Is it a fashion statement, sir?
If it's supposed to make you look good, I don't think it's powerful enough.
Impudent child. This locket has been the key to unlocking great power for all of my ancestors.
Seeing here that it does like Jedi mind tricks, I think so.
Oh, it's like one of those good luck charms? That's disappointing.
Yes, something like that.
Lil is not aware, but I am aware here, sir. I am so aware that you are trying to manipulate the situation. Sir, I will deny you. You have a mind-manipulating stone. And you're trying to do something with towards the Marva Empire that respects death. You're denied.
You have no right to deny me, no right to even stand in my view, you pathetic,
Smaggle.
Yeah, I'm mighty old wizard, but I'm the one that manages this door.
What's that?
Smaggle. Yes, that is the word we mages use to describe worthless, magicless beings such as you.
I knew
You're
it.
a prime grade A example of a smaggle.
Dude,
Yeah,
that's pretty weak.
a little bit.
No, it is not weak. It cuts to the core.
Nah,
that's
it's lame.
lame. Get outta here.
Bye-bye. Go.
The Praetor will know of your insolence, little one.
Yeah, go ahead. What is those big stuff? Oh! Hello, Groot.
Oh my god! Are you some kind of scary tree monster?
I think it's a tree ant.
Yes. Now let me in or I'll thwomp and stomp you.
I don't think you're that part of Mario.
And what business would you say you have in the Sprawl this evening?
Yeah, what business you have here, sir?
Too many people come through my woods. Too many strangers stomping on our roots and throwing their garbage on us. Me and my brothers and sisters say no more.
Okay, I understand. I trust you, scary tree monster.
That must be really hard on you and the other scary tree monsters.
Mm-hmm.
Not all are scary.
Then just you? I'm interested about your tattoos, though. Do you mind if I use the decoder ring? It's been a while.
I noticed you have something carved on your bark, but I can't quite make out what it says.
Yeah, what is this?
Somebody carved it on me when I was a sapling. It was a mistake.
Really?
Mind if I try to read it?
Okay.
Nah, you're a good boy. You're friendly.
It reads, to lodge all power in one party and keep it there is to ensure bad government and the sure and gradual deterioration of public morals.
Huh. That seems to be weird, but it is somewhat related to what's happening in the game.
Does that mean anything to you?
That was the words of person who came to woods to write. I remember him, Mark Goblin Twain.
Oh.
He was inspiring to Scary Tree Monster. Talked about how to make change in world.
Interesting.
And was it through stomping and thwomping?
Yeah, was it like that?
No, it wasn't. That was Scary Tree Monster's idea. He spoke of change through something called corrupt government systems.
Huh.
Maybe there's a better way to get people out of your woods. Maybe a more official way.
Yeah, more official, less bloodshed, you know?
Are you saying Scary Tree Monster should run for government office to implement real systemic change?
That could be a good idea.
Why
Yeah,
not?
why not? If they talk to you like I'm doing right now, you're a lovable goof. Okay, Scary Tree Monster, I allow you in. You can come in, no issues. Run for government, you can do it. Never judge a book by its... Never judge a literature piece in a
I
digital
believe in you,
media
Scary Tree
by its
Monster.
cover.
I think you'll make a fine governor, or Congress tree, or whatever you end up running
Yeah.
for.
Thank you. Now all I need is a snappy campaign slogan.
We thwomp and stomp your
A
problem.
vote for me is a vote for a tree?
A little on the nose.
A little bit, yeah. Seems this is the last person for today.
Hello. I wish safe passage through this gate.
Huh.
Can do. I'm just gonna need you to lift that hood. Gotta see if you're human or elf or gelatinous blob. We've had all types tonight.
True.
I'm afraid I can't do that. I assure you, I am human. Now, please allow me safe passage.
With no information at all, and you don't want to showcase. Let's see what's under the hood, X-Ray.
Whoa, what's with the neck candy?
Huh.
A little out of place for someone dressed so discreetly.
Yeah, that's a bit odd.
My necklace is none of your concern.
So you stole it?
Yeah, you stole it?
I did not steal it.
Then
it was a gift?
Yes, from my mother.
Oh.
I wish I got a gift like that from my mom. Only thing I got from her was this hair.
Poofy hair. I'll just return it to ya. I don't see no issue. You're being discreet for some reason, and I have the gut feeling that you might be related to Princess Desdemona.
You know, I could keep this in order to get you to tell me more about yourself, but I won't.
I greatly appreciate that.
Greatly enough to tell me who you are?
Yeah.
No.
Aw, you're no fun.
Yeah, you're not.
That emerald looked like the real thing. Maybe I should call one of the higher-ups about it.
Who would know about jewels? Not Malcolm. Not Strike. Ash, I need to call Ash. Because Malcolm doesn't know about jewels, and Striker is a fighter. Ash should know about high society.
I'm forwarding you to Mrs. Ash now. Please hold.
Thank you, operator.
Lil, I've heard something about a necklace.
Miss Ash.
Hello to you, too. Yes, the cloaked woman is rocking some serious neckwear. Silver chain, big green rock.
That is the same necklace that the princess wears. Maybe the princess gave it to her as proof so that she could enter safely and relay a message to me.
That's possible.
Let her in immediately. And tell Travis he's fired.
Wait, who's Travis?
Why?
Oh, I tell him that every night. It's our little game. Ta!
Bye-bye.
I'm still on the call, you know.
So the operator was... Well, they said to me, just go in. I shall call it a night after that one. Mysterious hooded person.
I don't know why, but something tells me I should let you enter. Maybe it's the necklace, maybe it's the nothing else you've told me about yourself, but I gotta follow my gut on this one.
Well, it was more like Ash told us.
Thank you. The choice you made here today will not go unrewarded.
Okie dokie.
Tacos.
What?
Well, little one's tacos.
Make my reward tacos.
Okay.
Okay, sure.
Hooray!
Yay.
Alright, there. It is done. 62,451! I've counted every single grain of rice in this bag.
So what happened to the thing that you needed to do before?
I also counted 14 bugs, 27 bottle caps, and 1 mouse skull. And you said I couldn't do it.
I didn't say anything, but it's fine.
No, I didn't.
Oh. Well, I did it anyway. Now, where were we? Ah, yes. You were just about to invite me into the Sprawl.
I'm sorry, but it's almost sunrise, which means my shift is done. You'll have to wait until the next guard comes on duty.
Yep.
It's almost sunrise? Oh, holy hell, I can't believe I spent another night wasted counting grains of rice!
Another time?
I'll come back tomorrow night.
Sorry, Mr. Vampire.
Why not just wait until the daytime guard comes?
Yeah.
Because I can't.
Oh yeah, you're a vampire.
Why not?
Lil, he's a vampire.
Because I said I can't. I blister in the sun.
Remember the troll?
I bet you do.
That's what happens.
So long, child. Until the next time when you are unfortunate enough to have to work the night shift.
Okay, Mr. Vampire.
So long, obvious vampire dude.
Wait, mysterious person, what you doing here?
It's you. What are you doing here? Are you here to give me tacos?
See?
No. I've come to reveal my true identity to you.
Oh, those are not tacos.
So, no tacos?
Mm-hmm.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Desdemona.
Yeah, my girlfriend also told me you were the princess.
Princess Desdemona?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I knew it all along.
Hey, 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 yes you did.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't, yeah?
Why split hairs?
Yeah, why split hairs?
But what about the kidnappers?
Yeah, what about the Wait, no, I said you ran away.
There were no kidnappers. I disguised myself and ran away. I'm sorry for all the commotion I've caused. I had to get away to say goodbye to someone important to me before my wedding.
Oh.
I don't understand.
I'm being forced to marry one of the suitors from these two rival kingdoms.
Great googly moogly.
Yeah, that's old news. What I don't understand is why you, a princess, are here talking to me about it. Shouldn't there be more official people that could play therapist?
Yeah, I just noticed that. I'm so sorry, Lil.
Like Stryker? Ash? Oh god. Oh, not Malcolm. I know my father had faith in them.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm gone, your advisors will help maintain the balance, blah, blah, blah. They want me out of the way so they can control my father's kingdom.
Oh.
They've never been good at listening to what I want, or how I want to rule this land. Nobody listens to me.
Huh.
Sing it, sister.
And now I'm being forced to choose between allying the Sprawl with the kingdom of Petrard or the Marvog Empire.
You mean Phineas the Pompous Prince or Kargan the Praetor Terror?
Those are good nicknames.
And it doesn't even matter if I love them or not. At the end of the day, it's strictly politics. Lucky me.
I am so sorry.
This is the first time in the game I've been okay being 12.
I just want to make the right choice. Tell me, Lil, what do you think of Prince Phineas?
It's a pompous.
He's way higher maintenance than you seem to be. And he's an asshole. Nuff said.
And what about Praetor Kargan? What do you think?
I have my doubts about her. Well, she did help the dog, but then cut the guy, but then, I have my doubts.
Look, I'd be lying if I told you I wasn't already planning my Halloween costume based on her look. But it sounds like she's got a lot of blood on her hands.
Yeah.
I know their ways are different than ours, but come on.
So if you were me, and you had the future well-being of the Sprawl in your hands, who would you choose?
Well, I know Phineas doesn't have money and they're marrying rich. So I think I will go with Kargan to avoid losing our money.
Thank you for your honesty. I know my advisors have jerked you around, but I also know you don't always do what they say, and I like that. You remind me of, well, me.
When I don't do what they say, sometimes I game over, so don't go that far ahead with us.
And you remind me of me too. If I was rich and beautiful and influential.
Oh, you are influential. You've changed the course of fate more than you know.
Yeah, right.
Don't forget beautiful. I am also beautiful.
Yes, you are.
The sun's coming up. I must go. I shall put my own heart aside and do what's best for the kingdom.
Okie dokie, Desdemona. Well, the Count Heinrich Vampire ended up counting rice. That's what we do. So, Count Heinrich Vampire was also a registered chiropractor with a private practice on the outskirts of a rapidly gentrifying Little Ogre Town neighborhood. Being compelled to count every grain in the... This missed appointments led to a huge number of negative reviews for his practice, which caught the attention of local school teacher and leader of the Better Business Bureau, Myrna Hankin. The next night, she led an angry mob, brandishing pitchforks and torches, to his practice door. I'm so sorry, Mr. Count. The Count swooped down and lifted Myrna up out of the angry mob. He bit her at least 3 times and made her drink his own blood to facilitate her own vampiric transformation. She left her gig at the Better Business Bureau, and the Count welcomed his new soon-to-be bride into his castle. Now, along with dealing with the pesky Van Helsing fellow who kept trying to kill him, Heinrich also had a wedding to plan. Yeah, no, it seems that you were a werewolf. Good thing you were in jail. Okay, shapeshifter, you're not... That is not the shape you had there. Miss Abernathy was not very nice at all. In reality, it was a horrible shape-shifting monster running off into the night. The creature assumed a different identity and gained entry to the Sprawl at another gate. Dang it! Once inside the Sprawl, we lost track of it. Having the ability to take form of anyone made it too difficult to track, so its whereabouts remain unknown. It was reported later that night that unusually untalkative guardsman Cecil was trying to break its way into the Sprawl armory. Being denied entry, Guardsman Cecil apparently screamed in a high-pitched voice and ran into the night. Be on the lookout for this creature. Could be anyone. Turning out, Thanatos was unable to meet with Praetor Kargan that night. His promises of sharing the secrets of necromancy with the Marva Empire went unfulfilled. If he had been successful, the Mages Guild and its agendas would have been conveyed to the Marva Empire, and if the alliance was put in place and Praetor was chosen for marriage by Princess Desdemona, who knows what nefarious plan would have unfolded. I knew you were bad. Hello, Mr. Scary Tree Monster! With the dreams of holding political office now planted in the Scary Tree Monster's head, he stumped his way right to the city clerk's office at the City Hall and waited for it to open. The next day, he obtained necessary paperwork to run for political office. Unfortunately, Scary Tree Monster didn't know how to read or write. Revealing his illiteracy made the city clerk's reception laugh out loud, which angered Scary Tree Monster so greatly that he proceeded to thwomp her into oblivion. When the city clerk showed up finding no receptionists, they hired Scary Tree Monster on the spot to fill the role as their political aide. Scary Tree Monster was now a small cog in the political machine, and would no doubt rise in the ranks to one day hold the title of Chancellor, or dare say, Mayor. Good for Tree Monster. Okay, Princess Desdemona, I'm not sure why you let a 12-year-old decide which alliance, but main character syndrome over here on my end. When Princess Desdemona returned to the castle, she refused to answer any question regarding her whereabouts. She immediately issued a royal decree to cut funding to any active rescue missions, and to put an end to the antiquated practice of choosing rescuers via flashy game show. As she lay in bed that night, she reflected on the Lil Guardsman advice. She knew that her decision would irreversibly alter the fate of the Sprawl, and the fate of every soul who called it home. Okay, so next time I'll show a bit of what Lil said after coming out of bed, because the radio just said about the decision that Desdemona did after my opinion on who would be the best option, especially after finding out that the pompous prince really is broke. Well, that night shift was quite the odd thing. I hope that we don't find that doppelganger, but seeing here that doppelganger was able to access the town through another gate, so it's smart enough to do that. I hope Tree Guy, Groot, let's call him Groot, I hope Groot has a good time and that he goes into office at one time without stumping that many people. It seems that it will go well, but I'm still worried about the message of that prior game over. The one about whenever I rejected Prince Phineas, about the war. I assume Prince Phineas is gonna go for a war again. But this time, we'll have the Margrave Empire with us helping. Or maybe it will be something else. That magician that is also a necromancer with mind-controlling jewelry. I will never let you in. Not even in prison. If I let you in prison, I know Malcolm will let you go. So, we'll see what happens next. Hopefully, we'll save the town or everything will be fine and nothing will end up in fire. So, I hope y'all enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a comment, a like, and subscribe to see what happens next. Y'all have a good day. Bye!